Planet Dolan. Why is there a legal ruling that pickles must bounce in Connecticut? Where is it illegal to let your car run out of gas? From bands to baby names, here are 15 of the weirdest laws in the world. I'm Danger Dolan, and today I will be your narrator.
Number 15.
The governor of Phnom Penh, Cambodia, has taken a strong stance on gun control. His exact words on the matter were, "Seize them, and if the offenders are stubborn, detain them for education." Of course, he was talking about water guns, not the real thing. They were banned in 2015 during the city's New Year's celebration. Anyone who bought, sold, or imported any sort of water gun would have them confiscated immediately.
Number 14.
Denmark is home to one of the strictest baby naming laws in the world. In most countries, people can name their children whatever they want. In Denmark, you have a pre-approved list of about 7,000 names to choose from. That includes boy and girl names, and the name has to clearly indicate the sex of the child. To deviate outside of that list of names, parents have to get special government approval. On average, Danish government denies about 15 to 20% of submitted names every year. So no, you can't name your baby Sephiroth, no matter how much you want it.
Number 13.
So it turns out hiking through the snow-covered Swiss Alps is an incredibly popular thing these days, for some reason. Switzerland does not have any laws about public nudity, but they do have laws against public decency. And they decided in one case that a particularly conservative community would ban nude hiking if they wanted. The case arose from a nude hiker walking past a family with a young child on a picnic.
Number 12.
In Venice, feeding the pigeons of St. Mark's Square was once a major tourist attraction. That was then, now it's banned. See, feeding pigeons is great and all, but the pigeons don't just eat, they also poop. And it was costing Venetian taxpayers an average of 275 euros a year per person just to clean up pigeon crap off the ground and monuments.
Number 11.
Bangladesh has a theory of criminal justice that imposing extreme penalties on relatively minor crimes will deter the average citizen into complying. And that's why students can be jailed for cheating on their exams. This is apparently a law that originated in India and Bangladesh adopted it.
Number 10.
In 1948, 2 men were investigated in Connecticut for selling pickles that were unfit for human consumption. A number of tests were run on the pickles, but Connecticut's Food and Drug Commissioner at the time used this handy guide. Drop the pickles from a height of 1 foot and it should bounce. The pickles sold by the 2 men did not bounce, and thus they were deemed unfit for consumption and the men arrested.
Number 9.
Singapore's residents frequently refer to it as the Fine City. In other words, the city where you can be fined for doing just about anything. Littering, jaywalking, spitting, blowing your nose out of tissue, and even chewing gum are a few of those regulations that can result in a ticket. Chewing gum in particular was outlawed in 1992 as part of a government initiative to keep the city clean.
Number 8.
In Portugal, it is illegal to pee in the ocean. Now, it's pretty standard stuff to not pee in the pool, especially public pools. But the Atlantic Ocean contains a lot more water than your local neighborhood pool. How exactly does Portugal plan to enforce this?
Number 7.
In Samoa, it is a criminal offense for a husband to forget his wife's birthday. The rumor is that the law is in the books to help lower the homicide rate, that is, the wives who would kill their husbands for forgetting. But there's no official story on whether that's true or not.
Number 6.
At the Parthenon and other ancient Greek sites, it seems that women wearing stiletto heels are actually damaging the monuments. Turns out that 5,000-year-old architecture is actually sort of vulnerable to being stabbed repeatedly with shoes carrying the weight of an entire human being. So the rule now is that visitors must wear shoes that do not wound the monuments.
Number 5.
Most of the time, running out of gas on the highway is a dumb, dangerous thing to do. On the Autobahn in Germany, it's even dumber and even more dangerous. Being a stationary object on a road where cars go on 100 miles per hour is dangerous for everyone. And that's why police will ticket you if they find you stranded on the side of the road with an empty gas tank. How dare you run out of gas, monster?
Number 4.
Singapore has banned spitting along with chewing gum and a number of other things, but it isn't the only place where spitting can be met with a fine. Barcelona, Spain has also made it officially illegal, but that shouldn't really be a big problem because, hey, maybe just don't spit on the street anywhere. Even if it's not illegal, it's disgusting.
Number 3.
In Greece, a law has recently passed that allows police to force arrested citizens to take a HIV test. The law has largely been applied to prostitutes and drug addicts, and if the test does come back positive, their information is posted publicly, like they're going on a sex offenders list.
Number 2.
In Queensland, Australia, liquor licenses come with a certain level of responsibility. If you own a bar, you are responsible for not giving alcohol to patrons who are too rowdy or have had too much. In other words, the bartender has to know when to cut off the drinks, or else a healthy fine may be coming their way.
Number 1.
In 2013, China passed a new law, Visit Your Parents. Facing a growing elderly population and increasingly busy work life, China passed a law demanding that children of parents over the age of 60 care for their financial and spiritual needs. The law doesn't really outline any details regarding how often to visit, or what exactly financial or spiritual needs means, so many wonder if this law is even enforceable. But still, China says go visit your parents, or else. And on the way there, don't run out of gas in your car, or pee in the ocean. This video was made possible by our fans over on Patreon. Thanks for your support, guys. That is it for this countdown. Have a good one!